Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new tattoo fail reaction video. Hello everyone, what is the tea? What is the Darjeeling, the Lapsang Souchong, the Scalding Hot Sun, the Earl Grey? What is the tea? But yes, hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And yes, due to popular demand, we're back with another job stopper tattoo video. You guys seem to love this. I always seem to get requests to doing more and more of these. So thank you for joining me today. Hello, my name is Roly. If you are new, I'm a person here on the internet screaming about life. Subscribe, join the family. There's the QR code here on the screen as well. If you are watching on a TV, get your phone, just scan the QR code and subscribe to the channel. But thank you to everyone who's joining me today. And if you are a regular viewer, thank you so much for all the love and support on my last video where I did a little cat reveal. So thank you. I'm glad that you loved the video with my new little fur baby, Globex. He's very cute. He's calmed down a lot since my last video. And he's currently watching me down there going like, what is this person doing? But yes, as I said, today we're going back into the world of job stopper tattoos. We never know what we're going to say. Offensive slogans, just insane things, disgusting stuff. It's, you know, we never know what we're going to see. So buckle up. I'm a bit disorientated, to be honest, at the moment. I have a problem with my left ear and I'm using some eardrops at the moment and I'm going to get them fixed on the weekend. And it's making me be a bit sort of like a bit spaced out, so if I'm a bit strange, I do apologize. But anyway, let's not beat around the bush wattly and get on with these job stopper tattoos. An alien fetus with maggots eating it, coming out eating the brain? Pinky and the brain, Pinky and the brain. I don't know what to say. How do you explain this? I've got a Mars attack fetus eating my brain. Why the maggots as well? I don't understand what the maggots are about. Like, is he rotting? Oh, she's rotten, girls, rotten.com. Now that's a throwback, don't go there. Jesus. Oh, God. Why do they look so scary?
It's Halloween.
They look so scary. So they've tattooed their face like a Smurf. Oh, Papa Smurf, gonna lick your ass. Yeah, lick my ass, bitch. They've licked their face. They've tattooed their face blue. They've got black eyes and they've kind of cut their nose strange where like they've kind of given it like a Voldemort nose. JK death, because it looks like they've taken off the side of their nostrils where they've just got like the top of it, but the nostrils have been removed and they've got two big stretches here. A massive disc. I don't understand. I don't understand how that's comfortable. How is that comfortable? Your lip is constantly being pulled down and you've got all this exposed here. Like, your teeth aren't meant to be exposed 24/7. Like, drying up your gums, drying up the front. But I don't understand why they've tattooed their face like that in blue. This person looks terrifying. This person actually looks terrifying. He actually looks kind of terrifying. It's making me really uncomfortable. I don't like it. I don't like it. No. It's actually giving me a bit of crazy. I don't like it. Sure, if you live your, like, if that's how you really want to look, you live your life, girl. But Jesus Christ. I would avoid you in public because you look terrifying. Oh. She's got a crown on her, oh yeah. I must be the reason why I'm king of this tattoo. Must be the reason why I love pegging. Yeah, crown it. That's very Drag Race lyric, isn't it? Oh, Lawrence Chaney up in his gigs. Everywhere I go, I'm snatching wigs. Crown it, bitch, crown it. Oh. God, sure. Apparently it's a cover-up tattoo. What was underneath that one? Was it maybe someone's name? Oh, Florence. No, she's dead.
Rest in peace.
Crown the witch. You getting someone's name on your forehead, if it goes wrong, I do not feel sorry for you at all. That's the dumbest thing you could do. But like, you could have just got it lasered off instead of you decided to make an even worse tattoo. Like, this looks stupid. Like, sorry, it looks stupid. Like, oh, she's crowning girls. Realize. What?
I don't know these emotions.
Isn't it meant to be real eyes? They've not even done it right. Isn't it meant to be realize? Isn't it meant to be realize, real eyes? Isn't that what's meant to be? Not, you've just done realize twice. Is that the saying? Do people still say this?
No.
I feel like this is like a really old slogan that like people look at now, like live, laugh, love. My brother, when I was like, what, 14, talking 2004, my brother had realize, whatever, like on the side of his wall. Do people still say it now? But I swear it's meant to say realize, real eyes. It's not meant to say realize twice. So like you get the cringy kind of like words, but then you get them wrong. What? But they've also got it on the side of the head. So you get the cringe slogan, but you've also got it as a job stopper? I mean, I guess you've got long hair, so I guess your hair would kind of cover it. Realize? Real stupid. Oh, God. So I got a funny story with this person here. So I don't understand this obsession with like removing your nose. When you're doing things like removing your nose, you're going to dodgy people who are not surgeons. No actual licensed professional will do this legally. Dodgy modifiers who are doing it in their own little studios, who don't really know what they're doing, are legally using like anesthetics and stuff. Like this isn't done legally. But what's funny is I actually had this person on a job stopper tattoo. I think it was a job stopper one, like a few videos ago. And I said, I was like, oh, it's not really for me. This is the image I used. I was like, it's not really for me. I don't get it, but you know, it's fine. At least she hasn't removed her nose. And I got three or four comments underneath it being like, so do you know that girl who you said at least she hasn't removed her nose? She's literally posted a photo today and she's removed her nose. And I was like, for God's sake.
Not another one?
What is it about removing your nose? Like, why? It serves a real function in your body to have a nose. There are certain things in the body that you can modify that isn't going to really cause you much, you know, real discomfort or damage or anything. I mean, there are different things you can do, like maybe getting some like lip filler. I mean, as long as the lip filler doesn't go wrong, you can put some lip filler in, make your lips a bit bigger. Unless something goes wrong, it's not really going to have like a huge effect on your life. And then there's stuff like cutting off your nose. Like nothing good is going to come from cutting off your nose. And it also looks terrifying. Personally, I think she looks absolutely terrifying. Like I feel like she would probably scare children as well if you're in the street. The idea of like constantly having your nasal cavity like exposed, it's supposed to be covered up. Like it's supposed to be covered up. I don't understand why you want those parts of your body is like just exposed all the time. Your nose is going to get so dry and you're not going to, if you're going to have a cold, it's just going to leak out of your nose. Even when you have a shower, how are you going to have a shower and have the water on your face and then not make you choke? Because like it's going to start going inside your nasal cavity because there's nothing there blocking it anymore. The removing of the nose, I will always think is just way too far for me. Everyone has their own limits. Personally, for me, when you start removing your nose, there's something going on here. No one is doing this legally. It's always done dodgy from like body modders who go, I can do it. No actual licensed surgeon is going to do this. Oh, for God's sake. Scum, 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 scum. God.
And now he's dead.
I'm joking. I've been cursed. I'm gonna have to blur it. It's this person who's got lost stickers on their hand. The fact that you're so bold with your hatred towards other human beings that you're getting it on your hands is fucking disgusting, and you deserve nothing but jail, jail, jail. Gotta be careful when you talk about this thing, what you actually say. And he's got two of them on his hands. Like, is that meant to be a Bin Laden? Are these like dictators? And you've got them like tattooed on. Why are you tattooing some of the worst people? I mean, I don't really know who these are meant to be. I'm sure other people will be able to tell in the comments. They might know who these other people are. But that's meant to be Osama Bin Laden, right? Why? What? What are people doing? What are people doing? Genuinely, these videos, I'm constantly shocked all the time. Do you always think, oh, you could never see anything else? You could never see something else that's going to be insane. And this person has decided to tattoo, I can't say the word, the T word, I can't say the word, but use his hair as like beard as well? You've gone to the level where you've gone, I'm actually going to grow bits of my hair as well to be like a 3D tattoo with a beard. Oh yeah, it's a sensory book where it's like touch it or scratch and sniff or pull this lever and you'll die. You've just got them tattooed in your hair. Who are these people? Someone comment down below. Who are these people here? I can't really tell. Unhinged. There's no hinge to begin with. The hinge has been so broken it never existed. We're going back in time now. The black hole. The hinge was sucked into the black... No hinge.
If you ask me, there's something not quite right about that, man.
Oh, good Lord. I mean, is this video... And I mean, we could never have a video like this without a bit of Jesus tattoo. This person's got... Oh, a Confederate flag. Oh, typical. This person's got a huge Jesus tattoo. And Jesus looks like he is literally melting. He is fully within a K-hole. He's gone far too down the K-hole. Now he's in a dead hole. Why is that on the back of your head? Jesus, why would you, sure. Why try to reason with these people? Yes, thank you. I love my Lord and Savior so much that I'm going to get a wanker of a tattoo on the back of my head. That looks so bad. You do not love Jesus. You will not be in Trisha Paytas' music video too. I love Jesus again.
It doesn't really matter if it was a good idea or a bad idea. At the end of the day, I take pride in it, work on it, do touch-ups. It's a work in progress. I'll still keep going on it. I ain't gave up.
moving on. Cause I'm moving on up, moving on out. Don't get this tattoo. Moving on up, moving on out. Gosh, here's another person that's got loads of stuff just kind of tattooed all over their face. They've got one of those like rune thing, like does that say Joker on the side of his head? Wait. So this, I'm trying to just look at everything. So like the Mandala some 22 joke. I don't know what that says. They're haram? No, harmed. Does it say harmed? So I think it says joke on his foot and then Joker. Oh, the Joker tells my story. Oh, you just don't, I'm so deep. I mean, I hate it. Narnia with the shark? I didn't know Aslan was a shark. Is this like a parallel universe version? The lion, the witch, and the water spout.
Wet.
With a shark? Why is Aslan a shark? The Chronicles of Jaws. You've got like a cobra on the neck here. I don't know what this is meant to be around the head. Is it meant to be like scales or something? I'm not sure. Is it meant to be like a tentacle? Oh, charmed. It says charmed. Walker ninja tattooed on their forehead. Live your life, girl. If you want to live your life, girl.
Die.
Oh God, another skull face. I'm just getting a bit bored of these like skull faces. Like, can we just? I get there's only a certain amount of things you can really do with your face. I mean, again, I don't like face tattoos, but I just think am I the only one who's like, is anyone else here a bit bored of just seeing all these men getting skulls on their face? Like, it just like skull face tattoos. It just feels a bit kind of like overdone at this point. It's a bit cringe. But what I will say is compared to some of the other ones that we do see, this looks probably one of the better ones. The problem is it became a little bit one of those sort of like white man tattoos where people just kind of started getting them and they didn't get how good they were. And so many of them looked terrible. I'm just a bit confused why people are just so obsessed with getting skull face tattoos. As I said earlier, I think I might have said this a little while ago, when it comes to the heavy body mod world, this is the Lion Clock version. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. So this person's got like loads of piercings on the face. They've got like a stretch bridge, which stretching your bridge piercing to me is like, the fact that you can do that is obscene. I don't really like the stretched nostril. They've got a rhino piercing, a couple, I don't know if that's actually like a forward nasolang piercing or like just high nostril piercings. Other piercing stretched ears and huge stretched cheeks, a little bit like tusks. I'm a wild boar, girls. A bit like a tusk and a split tongue and just tattoos all over the face. Isn't this isn't this symbol like a, is this an offensive symbol? Isn't that like, wasn't that used in World War II? I don't know. I might be wrong, I'm not sure. The thing is, this person you can tell actually, this is a good example of like getting tattoos on things like your face where it has like really high friction area in your face, like in your skin, because you're washing your face every day, showering, and like it's always exposed. Like this is a perfect example because you can see the levels of like dropouts of all the inks and bits where it's worn out and like the you know, this part here, like all of the inks come out and this is faded. Face tattoos like this is never going to age well, no matter how well you look after yourself. The constant washing of the face, which is why I always tell people not to get makeup tattoos, because it's going to look blotchy and weird and then you're gonna have to correct what you've just done with makeup when you're trying to make your life easier to begin with. Anything around the face like this, all the friction, the fact that it's exposed all the time, they don't age well at all. Always keep that in mind if you want to get face tattoos, but you can see the amount of like drop out of the ink and how it's all worn away and things. It's never a good idea. I mean, I personally don't like this look at all. I think it's hideous, but live your life, girl. That's makeup, right? Please tell me that's makeup. That's makeup. That has to be makeup, right? That's not tattoo. If you want to make it look like you've got black mold all over your face and you're dying, live your life, girl. That has to be makeup. That has to be makeup. Why would you tattoo your face like black mold? What? And again, if that is real, when those things kind of age, it's going to look even more rancid. Someone's commented here, this is my loaf of bread after 2 weeks. Moldy toast girls. Oh, I'm not sure about that, you know. I'm gonna have to blur most of this just because I don't know what the rules are with this. I'm not sure how far I can go. Essentially, there is a girl here who is of color, and the reason I'm saying this is because you'll understand the tattoo more, but this person has again, I don't know what I can say. This person has a triple K member, full white attire, being like,
Well, he's dead.
no matter how much I hate people sometimes, or I hate things, or hate certain aspects, or hate mindsets, I would never give them real estate on my body. As much as I hate certain things, homophobia, you know, transphobia, racism, like, all these things, as much as I hate all this stuff, I would never dedicate any, and you've got it as a job stop as well. This is on your hand, like this is on your hand. I understand the sentiment because I think Triple K members, scum, rot in hell, to tattoo it on your finger and have it coming down here. And there's the Triple K member being like here on your hand. I just think it's an odd choice to do. I don't know. What do you think about this? Predominantly as well, like actual people of color, they're like, what could, you know, your opinion, again, your opinion on this matters more than what my white ass thinks. To me personally, I just think it's just a bit of an odd thing to do. Even though you're doing it as the person dead, I still think you're still giving them real estate on your body, and as well to do it as a job stopper. Someone has a recycle logo on the back of the neck and it says, please use me again.
Charming.
Oh. Freedom. Look within. I love life. Another beautiful day. I don't know what this is on the forehead. Uncomfort? I'm not sure what this says. And so, oh. It's very live, laugh, love, isn't it? Oh, God. I don't think I can show this. Oh, I'm not sure if I can show this. Wow. I don't think I can show this. I think it's a little bit too gory. This person has got scarification on the side of their face, and they've got like a huge gash taken out here and loads of lines going down like through it, like crisscross kind of style. It's not just like a little bit of skin. It's like this person's face is just ripped off the side of their face. I mean, again, I don't think this would have been done legally. I mean, this whole section here of the cheek is just open and gaping. It feels like this person's trying to make themselves look like Freddy Krueger. Like, that's the kind of scarring that is going to happen with this, with the amount of skin that has been removed from the side of their face. Again, it's like, it feels a bit weird. Feels a bit weird. Oh, wow. Why, like... The barbed wire along the forehead, again, has become such a common thing you see. The rosary on the face. I'm sure Jesus would love the fact that you've got a rosary tattooed on your face. When you're a religious person, okay, right? You know what? I'm not religious, obviously. And if you don't know that by now, I'm confused. But it's the fact that you get it on your face. Like, why do you need to tattoo that on your face? Also, rosaries don't go on your face. Like, why would you not tattoo it like an actual rosary, like you would wear it, or like around your wrist or something? Why your face? I hate it. So I just hate it. When I see things like this, I'm like, you're too far down the religious rabbit hole where you're probably a little bit loopy. I just don't get it. No. Oh, God. Oh, I'm going to have to blur her nose. I think they... What is it about the nose? Can someone tell me what is it about the nose?
I just love sniffing things.
Why the nose? Like, why remove? I don't get it. This is, and I'm seeing it more and more recently. Like, is this like a new trend that's going on all of a sudden with the heavy mod world to like remove your nose? This person has obviously had it freshly done. I'm gonna have to blur like parts of it because it is like so scabby all around, like the way they've cut it off from here and all this is gone. Like, it's so scabby and like gross and gruesome. There is no way I can show that without getting demonetized. This person's got it done, but it's healed or whatever. Healed as much as good as it's gonna heal. I don't the nose. The bins. I'm ignoring all the face tattoos this person's got. It's the nose. I don't get it. The nose. So this person's got a gun on their face. Wonderful, great. And oh wow, Jesus. So we've seen some people have like these sort of clowns faces on the side of their face. I'm assuming it's probably all from the same artist. The thing is, the tattoo itself isn't actually that bad. I think it's actually quite a quite well done tattoo. But why does it need to be on your face? Why does that huge clown face need to be on your face? It's so bold. It's going to be so distracting when people are talking to you that it's just suddenly this like, because I'm assuming you're probably going to do more because now this looks really off because you've got like half covered up stuff. So you're probably going to extend it. And having all these faces on your face, biblically accurate human. I don't know. It's like about having faces looking at you where you're looking at someone's face. For me personally, it would just be really distracting having these faces also here looking at you while you're talking to someone who's also looking at you. Faceception, girls. Would that make you feel weird? I don't know. To me personally, it would make me feel a bit uncomfortable. Oh gosh, this is intense. We've got another lip disc. The thing is, because this person's got a stretched one here and a stretched one here, I don't know how it's like comfortable to talk and eat and everything. Like when it gets to those kind of sizes, like I know we saw the other guy earlier on who had a much bigger like bottom lip, but that person didn't have the top one as well. The fact that this person's got their top one stretched at the same time, I'm just thinking like, how comfortable is that to actually like live with?
I am in constant pain.
Because sometimes people will say like, oh, it's fine, and actually it's not. They're doing it just because they really like the way that it looks, and sometimes they're like, beauty is pain. I do understand that saying sometimes. I get it. Is this actually comfortable to live with? Oh, is this bombs? Is that meant to be bombs? Is that bombs? I think it's meant to be bombs, isn't it? Oh, talk about bombs on the side of our face. Can we not, please? I don't know what it is about when we want this. Obviously not everyone, but when we do these job stopper tattoos, there's a really huge trend we see. A lot of these people having very offensive and grotesque things on their face or on their hands. We saw the person with the lost stickers on their hands earlier on. This person has literally the word Nazi tattooed along his neck.
There is no need for that.
The boldness of some of these people to have such hateful things, it's disgusting. Like, it's just disgusting. Go to jail. Like, go to jail. Again, if you're in somewhere like Germany, this would actually be illegal. There are places, I'm not sure exactly where it is. I'm sure it would be here too if you had like lost stickers like on display. I'm sure you would get arrested for like hate crime. You just open just having the word Nazi like just on your neck. Hello, I am a Nazi. Like, grow the f up. Okay, oh my god. Oh, it's like broken stone? I wonder, what does that say? What does it say? Refuse? Does it say refuse? Do you know what? I actually, although like, I mean, it's a look. I think it's kind of cool. I quite like the sort of smashed rock effect. It is a little bit creepy, I'm not gonna lie. There is a little part of me that's like, oh, it's a bit creepy, but I think it's cool. I mean, it's done really well. Jesus Christ. I think it says refuse. R-E-F-U-S-E. I think it says refuse. I refuse this accusation. It's done really well. It's very impressive, but it does look real. There is like an element of like, oh, falling into the black hole of your cranium, girls. They've got it on the neck as well. I mean, there's a lot of it. It's like on the neck and on the head as well. I don't know. Again, it's not for me, but I actually, compared to everything we see on this, I actually think this is fine. Mountain Dew. Wait, no, hang on. Dew me.
You are disgusting!
That's disgusting. I will do nothing of the sort. Do me. Disgusting. Some of those things though, again, getting like these huge conglomerate like corporations tattooed in you, I wouldn't, again, it's one of those things that I'll never understand. $billion corporations, like real estate on your body. Again, it's just so weird. It's so weird. Catchphrase, say what you see. Twat. Yeah. Oh. Redneck, sure. Sure. Jesus Christ. Some of these people are so unwell. Oh, God. Mary Magdalene. Like, okay, I mean, I do have to blur this. It's not as graphic as everything else, but this is still pornography on the side of your head. Yes, it's not the most detailed, but it's two people raw dogging. It's still pornography. Porn addiction is real, girls. Like when you start, honestly think, when you start tattooing like this kind of stuff in such public places, like on your face, to me, it says porn addiction. Pornography is one of those things that is a very specific type of media to consume in a very specific type of situation. When you're taking that content in all the time, all day, watching it as if it's like you're watching a Netflix series, there is an issue. It's not meant to be consumed like that. This kind of stuff, it does affect your brain the same way that drugs, alcohol, or it changes the dopamine levels in your brain that shoots things up. I always say to people, I miss gay excitement. I remember years and years ago when I was younger, the idea of like touching a man's hand used to send the most like up thrill through my body. Now, it takes a lot more for me to get excited than just like touching a man's hand. Like this sort of like, you get desensitized to things as you get older. Things like pornography, you get to a stage where you might start watching the most, you know, vanilla things, and then you get bored of it because you see it so often. Your brain doesn't have the same response, so you watch more and more harder stuff. Like pornography addiction is a thing, and it does affect people a lot in bad ways. I mean, I watch it, I consume it, like most adults do, but I have a healthy relationship with it. I would never do anything like this, where like I'm just tattooing actual corn on the side of my head. As I said before, when you do art pieces and it's artwork that happens to contain nudity, I think that's absolutely fine. But this is just two people just fully just having sex. I mean, it's actually a good tattoo. The tattoo itself is actually good. Again, I can't show you, unfortunately, because I'll get demonetized. But it's in the end of the day, it is still corn. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, this is this is a different person. I don't think this is the person we saw with the skull muff earlier on. I think this is someone else. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. Is this the same person? I don't know if this is the same person because it looks kind of different. It could just be the lighting. This one looks like, I mean, it's still a skull face, but it looks almost like a tree. The skull is in the tree. I mean, I hate it, but sure. Sure. Oh, so this person has got this on their face. What even is that? What is it? What is this meant to be? Is that meant to be a music note? A pool? A pool? Oh, she's drowning her eyes. Oh, she's drowning, girls. Band-Aid. Is that like a boot print? X. Oh, X. Oh, she loves X. I'm not sure what this is over the nose. Sorry, I just hate it. I think it looks horrible. I just don't know. It's just not for me. I just personally think it looks horrible. At least if you're gonna do something like this, like make it symmetrical. Like there's no symmetry. There's no like nice pattern. It's just random shit that doesn't make any sense. And it just looks like scribble on a scribble desk. If you're someone who wants to use like a scribble desk look, the ignorant style tattoos, whatever, and you do it on your arms, your legs, whatever, you know, you live your life, go. Again, it's not for me. But when you start doing it on your face, I will never understand. As I said before about the other guy, when it starts to age and this starts to fade, especially because of all the color here, it's gonna make it look like your face is moldy. Like you've got mold growing on your face because the structure's gonna go, the ink's gonna like blur out, all the friction, like it's just gonna look like you've got like either like a bruise on the side of your face or it's gonna look like mold. Moving on. Wait, is that actually a tattoo? Save the planet and a cow. Is that actually a tattoo? The thing is, again, live your life, girl. When it comes to activism, all that stuff, go for it. Like I love, you know, I get it. I completely agree. Save the planet. Like global warming, climate change, all this shit is real. We're all gonna die. Tattooing this on the side of your face isn't gonna fix that. I just think it kind of makes you look a bit dumb. I don't know. Any like climate activists here who are really, really on the scene, who are really on it, who anyone watching this now who's really on it. What do you think of this? I think your opinion on this is probably the most important one because, you know, I mean, I try my best to do what I can, but like I'm not so far into the you know, that activism land that I start doing things like this. Like, what do you think about tattooing Save the Planet on the side of your face? I do feel like it's gonna do it. Like, is that gonna do anything? And another one. This time they've given Jesus very dark black eyeshadow liner. Yeah, gothic Jesus. She died doing what she loved. Eyeliner.
He's a sissy!
Sorry, are you in a courtroom? You've just got the word Jeffrey Dahmer tattooed in the side of your neck. Sick. You're just sick. Getting people like actual horrible serial killers and getting their names tattooed in the side of your neck. What are you, what are we doing? What is happening? What are we doing? What's happening? Like, these are the reason why people sometimes say things like, oh, you know, what you get might affect your jobs. If I was trying to hire an editor and they came in for an interview or whatever, and I saw they had Jeffrey Dahmer tattooed in the side of their neck, don't call us, we'll call you. Bye! Like, I'm not going to be hiring someone who's got Jeffrey Dahmer tattooed in the side of their neck. Like, why? Some of these people try way too hard to be edgy and cool. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't think anyone's really going to be looking at someone with that on their neck and going, oh, she's hardcore. No, you're an idiot. Even if that was someone that you knew and it wasn't the actual Jeffrey Dahmer, you just wouldn't do it. You just wouldn't do it because no one is going to know that and everyone's going to associate you with the serial killer. Like, no one's ever got... Again, it's the same thing I said about people who get lost. There are people that will get like the Lostica tattoos and be like, it means peace. It's not about what the Nazis did. No one is ever going to look and go, oh, that person means peace. They're just going to think you're a Nazi. Google it on the knuckles. I mean, there's been many times people have said things to me, asked me things, and I'm like, you could easily Google that. This almost looks a little bit like an AI hand, the way that they've got the hands, like, oh, too many fingers. But yeah, I'm so glad that you have given Google real estate on your body. Wait, what does that say? My big mistake, and it's someone's... Oh, for God's sake. I love the fact that instead of trying to cover it up, they thought, what will be funny is I'll just cross through the name and just put my big mistake underneath. With the money that you spent to get my big mistake, you could have like just done something or just paid a bit of money to get an actual cover up. Why? Because now this looks even worse. This makes you look even dumber than you did before. Oh, God, guys, please. Like, I know some of my audience has probably already got some. Don't tattoo your partner's names in you. Just don't do it. Just do not do it. You can get matching tattoos. You can get relationship tattoos, but don't just go so bold to get their name or like a portrait of them. I don't know. Say you have like a favorite song. Get something related to that song where like it's a little bit inconspicuous, but also if you were to break up, it's still a song you like or something. Get an animal you like or just something like, you know, I've seen people have like cute bumblebee tattoos and they've got like 2 bee tattoos and that's the sort of matching tattoos together. And I think things like that are cute, but just to get someone's name just boldly tattooed on your neck as well. This is on his neck. Bad omens, and it's a bad idea no matter how secure you think with someone. Like if your relationship requires you to show your loyalty, to be like, you must get it tattooed on your neck. If my partner in the future ever said, I'm going to get your name tattooed in my neck, I'm like, that is a terrible idea. Do not do it. Don't do it. Like it's a bad omen and it's just never going to end well. Oh, I don't like that. Oh no, stop it. Oh, that's, oh, I mean, it's kind of cool. There is a part of me that goes, it's kind of cool, but like, oh, it's a bit much, isn't it? Oh, it's a bit much. They've made it look like their neck is like detaching a little bit, like I guess like a patch together doll or something, or you know, the strings coming loose. Oh, I don't like that. My neck is like a Hessian bag. Oh no, oh, you old bag. Oh, it's gross. I was saying gruesome and then gross. Oh, she's gross skulls. I heart strippers. Keep it classy. Oh, for God's sake. Louis Vuitton do not want you to tattoo their logo on your neck. Like, it's cringe. I also think Louis Vuitton is really ugly. It's such an ugly brand. I don't understand why people like it. I think it looks so... That, like, poo-coloured bag.
Poop face.
With like I hate it. I really hate it. I hate the color. And I think this about most brands. I think Burberry's also looks so ugly. A lot of these high-end brands, I think that they just actually look gross. Tattooing it on your neck. And like, do these people think it makes them look expensive? Because I think it just makes you look really cheap. Why would you tattoo that? I don't know. Again, it's one of those multi-billion-dollar corporations. Louis Vuitton, if you were to die right now, Louis Vuitton would be like, oh.
Anyways.
And to be honest, I say this about like when people leave you hate comments or people give you really shit opinions you don't care. Same for people who listen to me. Like if someone coming after you, right, who's saying you're fat, ugly, gross, you know, all these other words, whatever, gay, boy, batty, bender, all this stuff.
Poof.
First of all, did you know this person before they said this? Like, did you know this person even existed? If they had died tomorrow after this interaction, would you even know? Would you even know that they had died? Would it make any difference? Make any knowing difference to your life whatsoever? If the answer is no, then do not listen to them. Do not take what they're saying on board. When they're calling you all these ugly, horrible names, do not care. Sis, I didn't know you existed, and if you died tomorrow, I wouldn't know. So why would I care what you think?
You bitch.
Vegan, straight edge. I guess that's V and X. I think X is straight edge. I think that's what it is, isn't it? I think that's what that means. I find it interesting when people do things like this because I'm like, to me, personally, you might think I'm being judgmental, is it kind of reads of like, I don't really have much of a personality. I'm vegan, straight edge. Okay, well, okay, and what? It'd be like if I was just to get the word gay tattooed in my forehead. It's like, yeah, but I don't want people to, when people look at me, like, that's not all I am. I like color. I like cartoons, I like video games, I like horror films, all this stuff, and that's why I've got little things that I like tattooed on me, but I would never just get like gay, raver, or like music lover. I don't know, it just feels a little bit like a bit try hard. It's a little bit, as I said about the hardcore, people go like, I'm hardcore. If you need to tell people things like that, then you're not very hardcore. It's a bit different when it comes to veganism and stuff. Like, sure, if you're vegan, wonderful, live your life, go, I have no problem with you at all. Oh wow, okay, so this person's got like their full face tattooed, right? I will say this, and I'm actually quite surprised I'm gonna say this. I actually quite like this skull.
What?
I think because it's kind of done like over black work, but it's like white ink and then shading to make it look like a skull. I mean, again, I don't like that it's on the side of the face, and I prefer it if this wasn't on the face, but like this tattoo itself, like the webbing with the skull, I actually quite like. I think because I'm so used to seeing them like making it a skull, I mean, they've done the skull teeth on the mouth. Like, I think because it's done with black work, but then the skull is like done with white ink and then white shading with some grays to make it look like a skull and giving a sort of like depthy feel. It gives it actually a bit of like contrast and definition. So I think the tattoo itself is actually quite cool. I prefer if it wasn't on the face. Oh, for God's sake. So this person has, this is a very common religious symbol they use. It's like, I'm not sure, is it Mary's hands? It's like a praying hands of like, oh, praying girls. But for some strange reason, it's praying, it's on the neck. This person's got the praying hand tattoos and a plunger. I pray the shit goes down the U-bend, girls. Oh, this is the person we saw earlier on. I think it must be the same person. No, that can't have been the same person from the very beginning because the mouth looks so much less detailed. I mean, I guess it could have aged. I was saying less detailed. Do you know what? I actually don't mind the thing on the head, like the sort of like open eye. I mean, I don't really mind head tattoos. It's the face area that I don't like. This is what he looked like before. Oh, what a transformation. We love a transformation. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else I can really say. I mean, this doesn't bother me. It's just the face. I just really don't like face tattoos. But I don't mind the head. I'm into horror. I'm into gore. I'm into spooky things. Like, I love horror foods. I love ghost shit. Like, I'm a very sort of like, I guess when it comes to a lot of media I consume, I'm very into sort of more like gothic-y things. And I love skulls and death. And like, I'm so obsessed with all the sort of like occult stuff and witch thing. Like, I'm so involved in that world. And I love consuming media all about paranormal things, and I love it, but I don't want to make myself look terrifying because I think he looks terrifying again. I don't understand this. I don't know. Again, everyone likes their own thing, but the idea of actually looking terrifying, sometimes I might put contact lenses in that make me look a bit weird and things, but like I could just take them out. You know, I don't actually walk around the street in the high street with like terrifying eyes in. But why have they left the ears? The ears look very strange. You've left your ears out, which looks off. But sure, if this makes you happy, you live your life, girl. Oh gosh, I mean, I get sent this person all the time. He has been in a video before, but again, it's the nose. I will just, it's the nose. It's the nose. Like the horns to me don't bother me too much. It does creep me out a little bit that the skin can stretch so much there. And like the face tattoos, I don't like them, but it doesn't make me feel gross. I don't think I can have a conversation with someone who hasn't got their nose because I'd be so hyper fixated on like being able to see inside their nasal cavity that it would just gross me out too much. Surely it must feel so dry in there as well. So dry. I don't know. Yeah, it's the nose. It's the nose thing. Why get rid of your nose? I don't get it. Oh, wow. Oh, I love these. Oh, wow. There's so much here. Oh, as I always say, you can never go wrong with traditional tattoos, especially ones with color. Oh, I love the blue rose on the knee. I know this is, I mean, technically hand tattoos are job stoppers, I guess. There's some on the neck as well. I think we're so used to seeing like the extreme things with your face covered, so sometimes this feels a little bit less. But I love these, gorgeous. I can't really, because the way she's sitting is hard to see. There's lots of roses. Oh, treacle tats is quaking.
Fist me.
There's sort of like the woman here with the fruit on her head. There's another woman here. Is that a doll? It looks like a Russian doll. It looks like, is that a butterfly? I think, or some moth on the hand with some patterns. Gorgeous. Oh, I love these. There's so much to take in. It's kind of hard something to see. This is beautiful though. I don't know who you are. This is posted by like a tattoo page. I don't know if this is like, I don't know who it is. If this is you, you look stunning and I love your tattoos. Oh, it's this. Okay, so this was in like what? I want to say this was in a video, it's music. No, but this was in a video, what, like maybe 3 years ago? Maybe it's, the funny thing is when it comes to stuff like this, because it's so extreme, every few years they recirculate again because new people who hadn't seen it 3-4 years ago then see it and it kind of goes like a vicious circle of like constantly being shared and stuff. This person has like a religious tattoo on their face, Jesus. Again, when you get to this level of like religion where you're like, no, I must have all these religious figures like on my face, you're too far down the rabbit hole. I still reiterate this. The Bible, you shouldn't be doing this stuff. I'm sure you're not supposed to do this. People tell me all the time and I just forget. But like, I'm sure you're not supposed to do this. Thing is, these tattoos here aren't bad. Some of them look quite nice. Why did you need to put the Virgin, is that the Virgin Mary like on your face? And the big cross on your forehead. I just think, like when you get to this level of religion, when you're like doing things like that, I just think it's such an odd, like, you're stupid. Your God wouldn't want you to do that. Jesus would not want you to do that. Let's just be honest. Like we all say about God having like a huge ego and stuff, whatever, for actually wanting people to do it, like praise him all the time. But like doing this to your face, let's be honest, Jesus would not want you to be doing this. And I know, I speak to him all the time.
Don't lie to me.
Well guys, I'm well and truly aboard that trigger train. Choo choo, swing down the railway, about to crash over a cliff and plunge to my death. Oh, and I'm back just like Jesus Christ. Oh, squat for Jesus. Oh, Jesus loves a good peach. Oh, Jesus loves to get chronicles of Jesus on his neck. Oh, Jesus loved it when you cut off your nose and exposed your nasal cavity. This, again, just when you think you've seen it all, things like this happen. There is, the amount of noses we're seeing taken off in this one is absolutely insane. That really terrifying man with the blue face and this huge lip disc, like, terrifying. The hateful tattoos, Jeffrey Dahmer, like there's been so much, the Osama tattoo on the side of the head with the beard hair. What is, something's in the water and it's causing people to be insane, girls. This has been a lot, as always. I love making these videos, so thank you for telling me to make another one. I'm sure if you know, if this video does well, I'll do a part 7, 8. I'm not sure how many I've done, 8 or 7. So yes, if you'd like me to do more of these, please comment down below, and I'm happy to do some more job stopper tattoos. These ones are always the more extreme ones because you like when it comes to people's faces. And again, there seems to be this weird correlation. Again, it's not everyone, but there's, when it comes to a lot of this stuff, is so many of these sort of more job stoppery tattoos that are quite full on are quite hateful, and I don't know why. Very odd. But Thank you so much for watching today's video. As always, if you're new or you want to subscribe, make sure you scan this QR code. If you are watching on a TV, you can use your phone. But if you're not, just, click the subscribe button, join the family. Also hit the like button and leave a comment down below. It really, really helps the channel out. Thank you for all the love and support you do give me. And yeah, look out on my second channel, Extra Roly, because I'm going to have a little bit more cat videos going on there now. So again, thank you for all the love on that. Yes, I'm singing for you, baby. The looks that he gives me sometimes when I do certain things. I don't know what the hell is going on in his little tiny pea brain. Today's Instagram shout out goes to ZombiePop777. Thank you for joining me over on Instagram. Come follow me on Instagram, the link down below, and maybe you can be in the next Instagram shout out. A massive shout out to my lovely, lovely, gorgeous Patreons whose names you can see on the side of the screen here. Thank you for being a Patreon, and an extra special shout out to my top tier Patreons. Bumblebee Whisperer, thank you for joining. Blue Gem, TNS Mum, Alan Brett Batch, Nova, Rye Loves Rory, Cameron Pittman, Rishi, Athena Barrington, Erin Grace, Benjamin Baker, Ia, Robin Scott Palmer, Bethard, Steph Uche, Caitlin Wright, Chloe Louise, Cassie H, Shell Herman, and Kelly Bowser. Thank you for joining my top tier Patrons. You guys are mwah, delishy wishy. Anyway, there's a link down below for become a patron as well. Be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be, and don't let any bitch say that you can't be you. Why is that? Because you don't get your nose cut off. I burped at the end there. Burpy, girls.